What is it?
You put your arm around me, dude.
I was stretching.
Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain.
Stop requested.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!
Merry Christmas.
I'm Brad, this is...
Justin.
And you're watching the Christmas episode, the very special holiday episode. Holiday. We don't want to exclude anybody. We're Christmas people.
Hold on. Do you notice how in like Europe and like England they say holiday for vacation?
Is that weird?
It drives me insane.
I feel like it's starting to catch on here, though.
It's not like this is a holiday. A vacation's not. It's two separate things. But anyways, continue. I had to get that off my chest.
I know, you totally just threw me off.
I feel better.
There's, I love the holidays. I think the 4th of July is my favorite, but the Christmas season, that's my second favorite. I love giving gifts, especially now that I'm older. And
you have kids, too.
Yeah, that is more fun. I mean,
seeing their face, like their enjoyment, it probably is part of it.
It's a weird transition, because you're growing up, and of course, when you're a kid, you only care about getting, most kids, like, I want another gift, and then as you get older, your preferences start to change, and you start, enjoying the giving out part.
Well, you have to admit, it's kind of like Halloween. There's those years where, like, Christmas, you kind of get out of that toy phase.
Yeah.
And there's a couple years where it's like, whoa, what should I be asking for that's appropriate for my age?
Right. I remember I went from toys into electronics, and then, like, movies.
Well, I think toys, then I went to the gaming, right? Like video games?
Yeah.
Kind of electronic.
I had weird, I would go in and out of the gaming periodically. But, the games were always a good gift, too.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It looks delicious.
Do you want more?
No. Probably
How
not.
about half?
Okay. Yeah, just stick your finger right in it. There is one issue that I have with the holidays.
There's got to be more than one, but we'll talk about this one first.
The holiday movies.
Do you want to cheers first? Happy holidays, Brad. This is good. Good times. You were saying?
Christmas movies and what defines as a Christmas movie. And the big one for me is Die Hard.
Okay.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. And this is why. It has nothing to do with Christmas. Christmas is just the time of year.
Yeah, it's the backdrop, it's the scenery, it's not...
But it's not about anything Christmas. They're not rescuing Christmas, they're not promoting Christmas.
There's a Christmas party in the office.
But the movie's not about the Christmas party. That's why it's not a Christmas movie. If you...
What are the arguments for it being a Christmas movie?
That it takes place over Christmas. And the thing is, there are 100 other movies that take place over Christmas that are better than Die Hard, and they're not considered Christmas movies.
Like what?
Lethal Weapon! The first one is much better than Die Hard. There's a comedy with John Cusack from the 80s called Better Off Dead. That takes place over Christmas.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I love the other one too. One Crazy Summer. I've never had to eat my beverage before.
The Cool really brings out the sugar in the Pepsi.
Yeah. No regrets. That's good.
No.
I need more. Especially now that it's looking like that.
It's kind of like a root beer float.
You can really taste the nutty flavor in the
Yeah.
Pepsi. What do you think Christmas movies? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I mean, when you say Christmas movie, obviously the Christmas Story pops right into my head.
I've never been a fan of that one. I'm a huge fan of the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I know, but you were just asking me, like, when you think of Christmas movie, I think Christmas movie...
I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just...
No, I know. I'm just answering your question. And when I think of a Christmas movie, of course, Christmas Story comes to mind. And then there's, Christmas Vacation.
Yep. I think those are the big two right away.
Yeah.
And then the new contender would probably be Elf.
See, that would be new to the mix, but see, I would also lump Home Alone in there. Home Alone's great, and yes, I'd even throw Home Alone 2 in there. There's certain parts.
I've never seen Home Alone 2.
It's got
Is it funny?
Rob Schneider in it.
Does it?
Yeah, a very small role, but it's a direct spin-off of the first one. It's the crazy old man from the first one, the shoveling.
Yeah.
Now there's a crazy bird lady that feeds the pigeons.
Original.
So those are Christmas movies when I think of Christmas movies.
Yeah, but those...
I've never heard this argument about Die Hard.
You've never heard that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
I mean, no, I don't even think of it as a Christmas. The only thing I think of when I see that movie is...
The Nakatomi Plaza.
Or Carl Winslow always plays a cop.
Always.
He's always a cop in everything he does.
But he makes a good cop. Like,
I
I feel
agree.
like he can be saved.
It's perfect. I mean, the guy probably is able to have financially have a family and put food out because he's played a cop his whole life.
Well, yeah, they made a TV show about it. It's called Family Matters.
I know, it was a great show.
It was a great show. Until Urkel became like 25 years old, and then that was
His voice was weird.
Yeah.
His Pepsi's weird. Something's weird about it.
I think it's the Cool Whip. But this isn't a Christmas movie episode. This is a Christmas movie. So let's talk about other aspects of Christmas.
Brad doesn't like getting socks.
No, clothes in general. I'm very particular
I agree
about
with
my
the clothes.
But socks.
I don't know, man. There's nothing better than a new pair of socks.
But even that, I like specific brands of socks. And
I like specific cut.
like I've been given generic brand socks, and the elasticity isn't there, and it just ruins my day. And then I have to struggle through the next few.
Whoever's giving you those bargain basement socks should be put out of their misery. But I can't stand the no-show.
The no-show.
The no-show socks.
The ankle socks?
The ones that you can't see when you put shoes on. They're called no-shows. They're lower than ankle cuts.
What? They're just slide off your feet.
I know.
I feel like the ankle socks will fall off my feet now.
Right now I'm currently rocking the ones that go all the way up to your knees.
I like those.
I know. I feel like I'm 5 again though, but they don't stay up. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the crew cut. The crew cut's my favorite.
Yeah?
But
Those are the halfway up the shin, right?
yeah, those are the right perfect in the middle. But I wish you would like getting socks because it's something you need, and it kind of it takes away from a better gift. But it's something that when you strap on in the morning, you're taking a shower, and you put on that new pair of socks, like oh yeah.
I like.
Now clothes, don't get me jeans or shirts or stuff like that. No, that's nonsense. A jacket. I want to pick out my jacket.
That's how I feel.
Yep.
Now, I have no problem with new pairs of socks. I just don't feel that they make good gifts. And this has nothing to do with Christmas. This is birthday gifts. I would be mad. And my birthday is right after Christmas, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten socks.
Do you ever get the combined gift?
Yes, I have had a combined gift, but I've never. People always ask me that. Do you feel cheated? Do you get robbed at your birthday because Christmas just happened? I never felt robbed. Usually relatives would pull me aside.
You're getting gifts for free. How can you be robbed?
Usually relatives would pull me aside, grandparents, and like, here's an extra $5 for Christmas, or for your birthday. Don't tell the other kids because it's your birthday.
Is that how they talk?
Well, yeah, they would always have to whisper because we were little kids, and kids would just pick up that scent and, like, something's happening over there. Let's go see, and then like, I want more money too.
Yeah.
So, I was always a big fan of getting gift cards. I know that's the
lazy man. That's the easy way out.
It is, but I can tell you that's what I appreciate the most. That's what I like the most. So,
Well, let's talk about not just gifts, but how about you talk about that one particular relative.
one particular,
Like the gift
The
that you
crazy
don't want,
uncle?
or like the relative that you're not exactly thrilled to see.
I mean, I think that's.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't think any family is perfect or exempt from that. I mean, some families might have to branch out further into the tree, but yeah, I think there's always one relative that you don't care to see. So, do you have like a crazy uncle story or something?
I don't know. No, there's no stories because
I don't think I have like a story where that uncle comes over, and uncle's the stereotype, it could be any relative, but I don't think I have that story where they came over and specifically ruined the holiday dinner with the entire family. I don't think that's ever happened yet. You never know, though.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the family is tolerable, though, and everybody gets along with each other, especially that time of year. It's time for happiness.
Did you have any issues this year with Christmas shopping?
I particularly did not, but, a lot of it is moving towards online. I had some self-gifts that, were too expensive for me to ask anybody else to get me, so I took care of my own Christmas, and I had some issues with the shipping process, but that's been handled, and I don't want to call any stores out.
See, my issue is when you go Christmas shopping, like you've designated the date to go Christmas shopping, it's written all over your face. Like, it's pretty obvious what you're out and about doing. And every shop you go into, you get bombarded by that salesman. And, oh, did you know everything's 40% off? And if you buy this, you get an additional 20% off. And then if you sign up with us, you get an additional. Why don't you just put the prices on the item that you want to sell instead of jacking up the prices and then calling it some sale? You know what I mean? Why don't you just list the price for whatever you want to sell it and stop trying to convince me that I'm saving money? Because I went Christmas shopping, earlier in the week, and I saved more money than I spent according to the receipt. I don't know how that's, is that possible?
Like, how's the store making money?
Exactly. Like, I spent $15.79, but I ended up saving $21.62. What? Where? Is there any logic in that?
Because usually, I think companies, whatever you're paying for at the store, the company made it for a quarter of the price, doubled that to sell it to the store, and the store charges double to sell it to you. Mm-hmm. So when there's a 75% markdown, that's usually cost of the product itself. So, if you're getting 25-30% off, the store's still making money.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You walk in and all of a sudden it's like, hey, did you know, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's when yeah. Anyway.
Have you ever done the Black Friday shopping where you waited in line?
No, I would love to go Black Shopping Friday, but I don't have the money.
You don't need a lot of money.
But see,
there's
that's
sales everywhere.
No, but that's not the thing. Like, I would love a brand new TV, but still, they're $500-600. And yes, that's half off of what they normally cost, but I don't have the $500 or $600 that day.
Right.
And if I was going shopping on Black Friday, it wouldn't be for anyone but myself.
I mean, the deals are so good, you would have to, not pass that.
Now they've got Cyber Sunday and.
Yeah, I think
shop local Saturday.
I mean, the online retailers, they're just taking over anyway. So, do you think it needs more Cool Whip?
I think it needs to be poured down the sink.
It is fantastic. Try this at home. Pepsi or your favorite beverage. Throw some Cool Whip on top. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I would give it 15 out of 2 stars.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's how fantastic it is.
We should probably catch the bus, though.
You still got to do the holiday.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about holidays, it's all.
But this is the pointless holiday of the week. Pointless holiday of the week. This week's national holiday of the week, pointless holiday of the week. Pointless. If you can.
Pointless.
Pointless. Alphabet Day or Noel Day. That's actually observed on December 25th. It shares the day with Christmas.
Christmas.
So the Alphabet Day, or
could you go all day without using the letter L?
I think you would have to talk like Elmer Fudd.
True.
I think if you put on a good Elmer Fudd impersonation, it would be great. But today, Christmas is Noel Day, and so everybody have a happy holiday, and and for Stop Requested, this has been Brad, and
we don't have to do the and though. Like you don't have
but
to
it helps. It helps not say the L.
Now it's like kind of teetering towards like a British accent. I'm confused.
What I think to get out of saying the L, and I won't say it for the rest of the episode, but it helps just to stay with the Elmer Fudd accent. So I'm Brad. This is
I'm Justin.
and this has been Stop Requested. We appreciate your likes.
It's just it would be Ike's. It wouldn't be
Ike's.
Oh, however you did it.
Likes.
Say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
No,
Cool Whip.
no.
Why?
It would just be Coo.
Cool.
Coo.
Cool Whip.
No British whip.
Whip.
Forget it. Let's go catch the bus.
See you next week.
Oh my God.